sector is clear.
Give us everything we got! All wings!
Hey there guys, AdoTacasa here, aka JediBro95, and welcome back to another video. Today we're continuing on with my series on 5 tips to improve your gameplay with each hero, and in this video we're going to be focusing on Darth Maul. So Darth Maul also is one of my favorite characters to use in this game just because of his speed and quickness, and also he has a pretty great set of abilities that allow him to do a bunch of damage, but I digress because I don't want this video to be too long. Thing number 1, gentlemen, much like the Luke Skywalker video, take advantage of Darth Maul's speed. He is the second fastest character in this game, and you definitely want to use that to his advantage due to the fact that you can get from point to point and give your team reinforcements and get around the map so much faster than a lot of other people that it's insane just how fast you can get around. So always take advantage of his speed, guys, just like with Luke, because they are just that quick, and you definitely want to use that to your advantage. Tip number 2, gentlemen, that I'm going to give you is flow motion. I believe it blocks blaster bolts. Now, this is something you could probably do when you're completely out of stamina and you're getting shot at. I wouldn't fully recommend doing this, though, but I would say this is like a last resort type thing. If you do need to block blaster bolts and you need to close distance on yourself between you and, say, a trooper, you just use flow motion, which is the R1, or just use the spin attack, which is the R1 button. I keep mixing up the spin attack with flow motion, which is actually the star card that I'm going to touch on here later. But the spin attack does block bullets from the front. It does not block it from behind, though, so if you are getting shot from behind, you will need to turn around and look at the target shooting you, and then you will need to do the spin attack. I'm sorry, gentlemen, for that. So, yes, just keep in mind that you can block blaster bolts with the spin attack. The third tip I'm going to give you is to have an in-and-out hit-and-run playstyle with Darth Maul. Don't play Darth Maul very defensively. Play him very aggressively. Get up in people's face. Don't jump into a crowd like I said with the Luke Skywalker video, because Luke can do the same thing, but Darth Maul is so much more equipped for it because of his spin, his chokehold, his lightsaber throw. Maul overall is just so much more equipped and much more well-versed in being able to attack multiple large groups of people and get out of there immediately because of his speed and his spin attack, as well as his lightsaber throw, which is a very good ability for him. So I would definitely play with a more hit-and-run playstyle. Don't play very defensively with Maul, because if you play defensively, you're just going to get overwhelmed, and then you're going to run out of stamina. Also, Darth Maul is very buggy, which actually takes me to tip number 3, and that is to be aware of Darth Maul's bugs. He is by far the buggiest hero in this game. Some days he just does not want to cooperate in terms of how DICE made him, and it's unfortunate because he is very good. But sometimes his chokehold doesn't even activate. Also, there is a bug where if you hold the block button before you even come out of the spin attack, your block will not work. Even though you're holding up your lightsaber, you will definitely still get shot. So don't hold the block button until you complete the spin attack, or spin attacks if you're going for multiple. But I would just say be careful with him, because he is very buggy, and you definitely could get frustrated while playing with Darth Maul. The 4th tip I'm going to give you guys, gentlemen, is to use the star card flow motion, and the star cards flow motion and fool me once. Those are his 2 best star cards. I might actually make one of the tips from now on like the best star card you should use for each character. But for Darth Maul, he has 2. Flow motion and Fool Me Once are his 2 best star cards, because with Fool Me Once you are able to regenerate your abilities at 10% faster, and then with Flow Motion you get a spin attack with a 10% recharge in time increase. But if you use those two cards combined together, you essentially get a free third spin attack. And again, Darth Maul's spin attack is his best ability by far, because it just allows you to get it with the hit and run playstyle so much more effectively, and just get out of there like without having to really like sprint or whatnot. And then last tip I'm going to give for this video, which is tip number 5, gentlemen, is the his regular lightsaber swing plus his spin attack is a one-hit kill to all troopers. Doesn't matter if they're heavies. Doesn't matter. I don't think it even matters if they're buffed officers. Actually, buffed officers might be different. And buffed heavies are just, they're 300 damage each. But I would personally say that, I'll recommend that if you have the opportunity, you always do a lightsaber swing first, and then you do a spin attack afterwards. That will one-hit kill every basic trooper except buff troopers. So do take advantage of that combo, because it is a guaranteed one-hit kill. And that is actually going to be it for this video. I thought this video was going to be a little bit longer, so I do apologize, gentlemen. This was only a 6-minute video. I did want to make this as long as I could, but unfortunately, those are really the only tips I could give for Darth Maul. Darth Maul is a very straightforward hero, in my opinion. He's just a hit and run and gun, get in there and get out type of guy. You don't really have to play him. He only really has the one specific playstyle, unlike heroes like Luke, Anakin, Obi-Wan. So that is going to be it for this video, gentlemen. Let me know in the comment section below, Darth Maul mains, if I did forget a tip that you would personally recommend for myself, or even other players in this game that are playing with Darth Maul, that want to use Darth Maul. But other than that, gentlemen, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.